Hello folks, it's Alvin Perez, and if you're an Orlando resident thinking of moving to Orlando, or somebody who's gonna come and visit the city within the next few weeks, you're definitely in the right place. I'm gonna be dropping frequent videos on what it means to live here, some cons of living here, and also cool hidden gems that a lot of the locals don't even know. So if that sounds awesome to you, go ahead and click the subscribe button. But with that being said, let's jump into today's topic, and that is 10 reasons why you should move to Orlando. Stay tuned. So reason number one is entertainment. Now we all know that Orlando is known for its theme parks because it has about 9 different theme parks, and those things are fun. If you haven't checked them out, definitely do so, but it doesn't stop there. There's tons of other things to do as well, such as social bars, arcade like joysticks, for you anime lovers, some anime themed restaurants, check out Naruto, and also for you classy folks, Matters, which is an awesome bar that I like to go to, that to get into the bar, you have to open a bookshelf and then the access opens to the bar. Definitely an awesome place for a date night or to try to impress a business partner. Reason number 2, and you folks might know this one as well, is sunny weather. Let me tell you, I was born and raised in Florida, and I moved a little bit to Boston, and I really appreciate the sunny weather now. I mean, realistically, we get about 1 or 2 months of cold weather, which I don't really consider cold, but some folks do, and that's typically in the months of January and February. But other than that, it's beautiful weather all year round, and it's awesome for anybody who has any health conditions because of cold weather, or for any athletes that just needs great weather to train outside. This is definitely the place to be for that. So reason number 3 is convenient living. So what do I mean by that? Now, if you live in other parts of Florida, it may not be like this, but at least in Orlando, there's typically shopping plazas within a 5-minute radius from where you live. And it's really important to mention this because a lot of times in other areas, you have to drive 15 to 20 minutes just to get to a simple grocery store. That really isn't the case here in Orlando. And on top of that, there's a lot of different medical offices for your medical situations, like surgeons, eye doctors, dentists, and so on. So if you have a health condition, or if you're someone that needs these things, it's super important to know that Orlando has it, and for the most part is usually close from the area that you live within Orlando. So reason number 4 why you should move to Orlando, Florida is the diversity in food. Folks, when I tell you there is so much great food here, it is an understatement. I'm a guy who likes to try food from all over the world, and this is definitely the place to do so. From places in the Caribbean, from places in Europe, from Asia. I mean, we have it all here. It is insane. If you're a person who really enjoys cooking and the diversity of food, this is a place to be. And an awesome thing about Orlando is there's a lot of fresh vegetables. Living up north, I really didn't get to see that too often, but you're not gonna have that problem here in Orlando. There's always tons of fresh vegetables, and also there's definitely a lot of different grocery stores for your needs. You know, a lot of people here are vegan, are more into that healthy lifestyle, and there's definitely more a rise in those type of grocery stores as well. So it has a little bit for everybody in their style of eating, which is super important to know. Number 5 is water activities. I'm the guy who loves to go to the beach, who loves to swim in lakes, and just likes water sports as a whole. And this is definitely the place that you can get the most out of it. I mean, beaches are typically less than an hour away. I mean, you have awesome springs in the Orlando area as well, which are 30 to 45 minutes depending on the spring you go to. And there's tons of body of water for you folks that love fishing. So if you're someone who likes water sports or water activities, Orlando is definitely the place for you. We have tons of it, and it's super fun. The 6th reason why you should move to Orlando, Florida is no state taxes. Now folks, I would speak with a licensed Florida CPA so they can tell you a little bit more about this, but depending on what your needs are, if you're a business owner or you own properties out here, this can be very lucrative for you since you're not going to be paying state taxes. So definitely, like I said, speak to a licensed Florida CPA to see what your options are and how this can benefit you to the max. Reason number 7 is the ability to buy a house. Now this may sound a little bit simple, but it's super important to know that properties in Orlando, Florida tend to be a lot cheaper than most states up north and some states down here in the south. Now they are rising because there's more and more people coming into this state, but for you first-time home buyers, this is definitely the place to be. And even for you investors, investors, I mean, there's a ton of places that you can invest for Airbnb in the outer skirts of Orlando, and even places within that you can do student housing, because there's such a big concentration of students that go to UCF, Rollins College, and even Full Sail. So it's super important to know. And folks, I do want to mention that I am a licensed realtor here in the Orlando, Florida area. So if you want to know more about what it is that you need to buy a property here, or any information about properties out here in the Orlando, Florida area, I'm your guy. I'll go ahead and leave my information in the description below. But if you're not trying to buy a house, that's totally fine too. There's a lot of options for apartments. And honestly, since there's more and more people moving to Orlando, there has been a huge demand for homes and apartments, so you have both options. Number 8 is laid back lifestyle. Folks, I can't tell you enough how laid back it is here in the Orlando area. You know, you get your few people that are kind of mean, but for the most part, people are very nice here and pretty chill. I mean, no one seems to be in a rush, which is kind of a breath of fresh air, you know, living so long in the northern states and coming down here. But if you're looking for a laid back lifestyle and more of a relaxed environment, Florida is definitely the place to be. Now, there is a con with that. I know this is not a con video, so if you're like a person like me who likes to get things going, sometimes it can be an issue because people are a little too laid back. But hey, it's better to be with relaxed people than stressed out and agitated people. That's what I always say. So definitely a super important thing to know. Number 9 is education, especially for you folks that are going to college. You know, UCF is a big name school here and has tons of major programs depending on what your needs are. And not only that, you have Rollins College, Full Sail University, and some other smaller institutes as well, giving students a lot of various options for their studies. And honestly, compared to other states, the in-state tuition is a lot cheaper. So, you know, something to definitely take into consideration. And the 10th reason why you should move to Orlando is because it's a growing city. Now, folks, this is super important because if you're a business owner, a person that wants to start a family, you know, or whatever the reason is, a growing city usually brings more job opportunities, more education opportunities. And on top of that, if you're a business owner, it will just bring you more clients because there's more and more people coming in. So, folks, these are the 10 reasons, in my opinion, why you should move to Orlando, Florida area. If there's another reason that I missed, definitely leave them in the comment section below. And if you like these type of videos and you want to know more about things in the Orlando area to do with your date, your spouse, your friends, or even your family, go ahead and click the subscribe button. I'm definitely going to be dropping more videos like this soon. But other than that, have a blessed day, and I hope to see you guys real soon.